challenge to all of you people. 2029, we may be on the ballot for the presidency. When we will come here and say, Brother Saccoles, you people will have to appoint a commissioner for Saccoles. Brother Saccoles has educated people. It's not about education. It's about how well you govern your people. They have people that have degrees, they know nothing. The only pastor will implement people and get achieve nothing from. Our marketeers will come to power. In every context, at least 2 million and greater of marketeers, split rather, and the other ones to empower themselves. The money is there, but everything is wrong with what you're in about. Because we are close.
Talking to the prophet, I think I put it. Yes. You said the president probably is the okay. All right, we're coming to anything otherwise.
For him, Joe Biden, to recuse himself from the political race and raise Cummins' hand. So he wanted me to go now to Cummins to go and get another $300,000 from Ellis Cummins. I never did. I never delivered that message to Ellis Cummins because I knew Joe Biden was dishonest. Then go ask Cummins for $300,000 to give to Joe Biden when Biden had just made a fun of Cummins in Ghana at a meeting Cummins gave him money for. And this is and these are things we could not come to the public to disclose these things. We could not do these things because we were in too deep. We were in too deep. And so what did I do?
I guess what? The people come up here. I swear. How we the EPA with me the song I made and they get a what's more like edition the song from Freepo. Ah, what's that to you? And it's your say we didn't buy it yet. We model sample never. Go running down. I just wanna ask you one question. How will you give the rescue? You're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you keep the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people that not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you to us. You even claim to even be the hero for your experience. But why you to us? So while the rest person not stable, no job, no food, no on the table. Don't just say for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest to show your kids can go. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping for the breaking property on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people I have to say you not alive. It's the rescue. I just want to ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You're not giving the people what they want, then you say you keep the rest. Let me ask you, there's a rest. The people said not like you. You said you was going to change things, but we're not seeing changes.
Okay.
Prophet says you
What a pleasant way to welcome all of you to Freedom Hub on today's edition of the program. Interestingly, our theme song is having a very, very technical issue. But again, today is the 27th day of March 2025. My name is Khan Oliver Khan. Princess Alexa Vanja Cody is pretty seated.
you're not giving the people what they want, then you say you keep the rest.
There are too many things happening in the country. A lot of issues going on in the Republic of Liberia.
You say you coming to rescue your
On today's edition of the show, we look into complaints,
hearing claims, so you
cries, regrets,
rest. But why you force? So why the rest press not stable?
lamentations
So on the table,
from several folks who supported President Bouaka prior to his presidency.
so your kids can go.
On today,
No opportunity.
we saw several of them at his home in the rehab area crying on him, crying on President Bouaka to look in their direction.
The people are here to say you not alive. It's a rescue.
Some of them said they were keeping guard.
They want
They became watchmen at his private property. They used to sleep in the mosquitoes.
the people what they want.
They were hungry.
Let me ask
The other lady said they had to eat on Christmas Day at about 11:45 p.m.
you, but we
I
not
repeat,
bitches.
she said Christmas Day they had to eat 11:45 p.m. although they were providing protection for the president.
The valley into two
How can that be?
valley, they can conclude. You dance out
We're gonna be looking into that situation on today.
now on the top, but they have been
Motorists,
suffering.
there are other issues that we'll be looking into. As a matter of fact,
They have been because suffering.
following the Supreme Court's hearing on yesterday,
You and your rest.
there are other issues we'll be looking into today on the conversation. Precisely the way forward for the Liberian National Legislature at about this moment, especially after the hearing on the grounds of the Supreme Court yesterday.
It's a rest. The people said nah.
Again,
That's what I'm
our normal theme song is not here, and so we'll make use of this one in the meantime until we can have our problem settled with the theme song, your original theme song, right here on the platform. Until then, sit back and continue to watch the platform. Those of you who are watching from across the world,
I just wanna ask you one
for
question.
those of you who keep listening, sit back, get glued to your radio,
People what they want.
get glued to the taxi cab. If you're in the bus, in the taxi,
It's a rest.
in the keke like William W. Wulu,
You
if you're in William W. Wulu's keke in the traffic at the moment,
oh, that's why you tell us.
keep glued,
You hear me?
keep listening.
Hear me?
We bring you nothing else besides the issues making the news in Liberia,
The rest press.
and very, very factual.
No job, no.
Our information dissemination at this entity
Step on the pole. Once you not get no money, rest to show your kids can go.
will always rely on factual information,
Say to help people.
factual sources. We play you the voices of those who are complaining about how they have been abandoned by President Joseph Bouaka. Oh, yes. My name is Khan. Alexa is here. Jointly, we run up to 6 o'clock today to bring you all of what you need to know about your country, Liberia. Until then, we will take a break. When we come back, we're going to be running directly into the issues of the day in country. But for those of you who are in the cash giveaway business, I'm hoping to give you some money today. And of course, we'll be giving you 10,000 Liberian dollars on today's edition. Today is Thursday. So you'll be walking away with $10,000 from our partners, Radio Entertainment Liberia. We don't have the money. We are not the ones who give you the money. The money is from Radio Entertainment Liberia. So hopefully Radio Entertainment Liberia will be giving you some money today. Through the cash giveaway, you'll be walking away with 10,000 Liberian dollars. So all you need to do is to keep playing using your Lone Star Cell MTN mobile money wallet. You dial star 799 star 70 hatch, star 799 star 70 hatch. You got to be a Lone Star Cell MTN mobile money user, and that will place you in a better position to win for yourself $10,000 Liberian dollars. 10,000 Liberian dollars.
You say you
Right here on the platform.
love people.
Until then,
That one
let's take a break to be right back on the People Station.
so you will be the hero for your experience. But why you for us? So while the rest not stable. No job, no food, no on the table. Don't just say for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can go. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping for the breaking poverty on the youth. Tell me what the people vote you for. You treating the people I have to say you not alive. It's the rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue.
Stop up, the people bringing safety to your door. Stop up, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Stop on Liberia, from the center to interior. Stop up, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Stop up, the people bringing safety to your door. Stop up, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Stop on Liberia. On the center to interior, stop keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stop, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stop, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stop Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stop, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stop, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stop, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stop Liberia. On the center to interior, crime stop. They keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Bringing safety to your door, crime stop. Stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stop Liberia. On the center to interior, crime stop. They keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stop, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stop, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stop Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stop, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stop, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stop, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stop Liberia. On the center to interior, crime stop. They keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Magatiti, they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah,
Then they sent it to the Senate.
mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow. All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh. Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Baka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not the one with them.
You're right.
Okay, all right. So welcome back to the program Freedom Hub on 87.9. Today is starting very, very, very funny. Yeah, I mean, I hate to have too many technical issues embarrassing my operation. Alexa, good afternoon, my dear.
Good afternoon to you, Oliver, and I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you out there, however way you're joining us. We'd like to say welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9 FM. We have a lot to talk about today. If you followed social media earlier on, you realize that there are different reports from different news outlets on the social media, and there are there's a group of people actually protesting, or they were agitating peacefully, if we say it that way, really concerned about where they are, what's their status since Mr. Boakai ascended to the presidency. I guess a lot of them are somehow disappointed. We're going to play some of the recordings we got from this morning. So we'd like to say welcome, however way you're joining us. We'd also like to say sorry for the delay. We're experiencing some technical issues in studio. We're still trying to sort that out and have an organized broadcast just for you. So as we're trying to do that, please stay patient. We're going to continue and get back to exactly what we will be talking about today. So yeah, I would like to say welcome.
Okay, so basically, there's a whole lot happening. Do you have Marco Tipesin's resignation letter?
Yes,
I want you to read it.
do.
Let's start with the conversation on Tipesin. Let's start with the conversation on Tipesin.
Okay.
Mhm.
So March 27, 2025. This is addressed to Mr. Sekou A.M. Dukley, Managing Director, National Port Authority, Freeport of Monrovia, Republic of Liberia.
Mhm.
This is a letter of resignation. Dear Mr. Dukley, I'm writing to formally resign from my position as Senior Director, Corporate Service, Records, and Archives Department at the National Port Authority, effective April 30, 2025. This decision was not made lightly, but due to administrative and personal reasons, I feel it is necessary for me to leave at this time. Notwithstanding, I would appreciate it if the NPA management under your leadership can pay my benefits owed me. Rise allowance since October 2024, gasoline and scratch card since January 2025. Thank you for the opportunities and experiences I have gained during my time at the NPA. And this is signed by Michael Doe Tipesin, Senior Director, Corporate Service, Records and Archive Department, National Port Authority. So yeah, that's basically a.
Okay, so somebody is resigning from the NPA. Marco Tipesin. He's resigning from the NPA. Everybody in the country, once you are employed by an entity, you have the right to resign when you see it appropriate, when you see it necessary. Alexa, I mean, that one, there is no problem about it, except you have reservations.
I know. So
You know-
so I think it is really normal.
Mhm.
When you're working somewhere, whether it is in government or not, it is
Mhm.
normal for people to resign.
Even at Freedom Radio, I can wake up
You
one
can
morning and
resign
say,
one
"Look,
morning and
I want to resign.
definitely.
Maybe I want to go to my farm, do something else, or go to another radio station. I can choose.
So this is a normal culture,
Mhm.
and it is not really strange to have a person to resign whenever they're in a certain position. Even people who are not maybe at the highest level, they still resign. So that is really normal. But I think my reservation right now would be, even though he said personal and administrative reasons,
Mhm.
and that's on him. But I'm actually curious as to whether there's something else under, just what he said about administrative and personal reasons, because you never tell what's going to happen. I'm not saying there are other issues, but there's also a possibility that there might be some other issues which served as the factor when it comes to his resignation letter being addressed
Okay.
to the MD.
Good.
So maybe in the coming days we're going to get different details.
Mhm.
You can never tell if you're going to have something else to be said about his resignation,
Good.
because it says something about not getting scratch cards,
and that is
his
the place.
allowance
That is
as well.
That is the place.
So I wouldn't want to entirely say it is based on that or
Mhm.
on those things
Mhm.
that he's resigning. It may be part, but maybe there are other factors. So I want to know more about it. If there's anything else, I want to know more about it. And I'm sure this is Liberia. So whenever you have these different resignations, there are people who are going to talk, even if it is not typically as an individual. There are people who are there and they're going to talk. If there are other issues, there will be different hints. We're going to read from people who are insiders, and we're also going to hear from people who are outside, yet close friends to Tippison. So let's see what's going to happen in the coming days, because I want to know more about that. In the past couple of days, we have seen a lot from NPA on the social media with their own work on social media, just talking about different issues. So I don't know what it is going to be like after today, because the letter was addressed today, 27th of March, 2025, and I think it takes effect 30th of April, 2025 as well. So next month, definitely is going to take effect, I think.
Mhm.
So let's see if something else is going to come up. But again, he talked about scratch cards. He talked about rise and allowance. So is it going to be given to him, the fact that he has already resigned, or is it going to be buried? That's another question to ask. But there are a couple of different things anyway.
Okay, so basically, that is the administrative human resource angle you're taking it from. For me, this is what I know, and what I know is politics. I always find the political and administrative side of things in every subject matter, and that is where I'm going to go to, Alexa. When you read Marco Dotipison's letter of resignation, he stressed personal and administrative reasons for resigning.
Right.
The personal reasons are his reasons. Perhaps where he stays, mosquito 2 million there.
So
He doesn't want to be there, and maybe the salary he's making at MPA cannot, give him the chance to move to somewhere else where he will not find too many mosquitoes. That could be personal reasons, right?
Yeah.
His girlfriend or wife could say, "Look, I don't want you to work with Freeport. I don't want you to work with the MPA. Go work with the Liberia National Police." It could be personal reasons. So personal reason, I'm not going to delve into it. Administrative reason, maybe the MD is not academically okay to his liking.
Working environment.
Apparently, the working environment is not conducive. His staff members are not up to the standard. Perhaps internal recommendations are not being adhered to by those who are supposed to take actions. So I mean, they could all constitute the issue that has to do with administrative reasons. So you cannot want to get deeply involved with those two. But one paragraph that he mentioned, and I want you to get that particular paragraph, which has to do with the rest and the scratch card.
Okay.
Now, she's going to read it, my people. When you read that part, you will understand that for the past 3 months, January, February, and March, as a senior director of the National Port Authority, Tippison, according to his communication, is yet to receive his gasoline since January. And I hear that. You'll read the whole paragraph, but I just want to, break it down for our people. Now, since October of last year till now, today is the 27th of March. It is about 6 months. He, as a senior director, is yet to receive his rice allowance. Or the managing director before Joe Walker, whether it was T. Nelson Williams or whatever, Matilda Parker, whoever, Celia Coffee Brown, Bill Tweway, Dinah Nemo, all of the managing directors before President Walker, administration, rice, all the other stuff used to be issued to their people. It's all part of it. Those are benefits associated with senior directors and different staff members of the MPA. Now, for that to be included in the communication in this paragraph, Alexa, which one? So go directly to it. That paragraph.
Okay, so this is the second paragraph, and okay, so I'm just going to start it just for you to understand clearly. This decision was not made lightly, but due to administrative and personal reasons. I feel it is necessary for me to leave at this time. Notwithstanding, I would appreciate it if the NPA management under your leadership can pay my benefits owed me. Rise allowance since October 2024.
Good.
Gasoline and scratch card since January 2025.
Okay. Gasoline and scratch card since January 2025. Like, let's say this to our people. We raised this issue a couple of days ago on the same radio, that the MPA is being partly managed by Sekou Dukle. This letter of resignation by Tippison has exposed how Sekou Dukle of the National Port Authority is poorly managing the affairs of the entity. And here is why. We've been getting credible information from the port, the National Port Authority, that since Sekou went there as the head, he has been employing a lot of folks with huge salaries. First entry level. You know, every government institution, there is something called first entry level. When you're first time coming to work, they start you on something smaller. As time goes by, they'll start to, augment your salary and your other benefits. But a good portion, about 90 to 95% of those who Sekou Dukle hired when he became managing director at Alexa, we are told that he gave them salary structure ranging from 1,007, 1,008 up to upwards, making it so difficult for the NPA to service her payroll, to service her operational expenses. Monthly expenses for the NPA before Sekou Dukle could come, we are told, was around $800,000+. Today, they are running into $1 million just for their operations per month. Only because he has hired a lot of people with so much benefits and wages. At the same time, there are too many unnecessary expenditure that the NPA is involved with. Oh yes, to underscore, too many corrupt acts going on at the NPA. And so it is now extremely difficult for the NPA to service her real operational expenses, like providing rice and gasoline allowances to those who are supposed to receive it in line with the NPA budget. That is what we have been told. And so when I saw the letter written by Tiverson, the letter of resignation, it became clear that Dukle has been involved with mismanaging the affairs of the port. Even up to the end of last year, we have been told that NPA was unable to contribute what she was supposed to contribute to the national envelope, only because the funds at that entity has been mismanaged. All of you on the radio station listening right now know that the last time we contacted the people from Kinjor, where Sekou Dukle said he had earlier on carried $25,000 to identify with the police police brutality victims in Kinjor, the people only told us how many bag of rice and the stuff he presented to them. When they did the total calculation, when we put it through the mathematical stuff, it was around 2,005 something that he spent. When in fact the record shows that he spent close to $25,000 just for that purpose. So Dukle has been involved with too many inappropriate financial spending at the NPA to the point where senior directors, can you imagine you are owing a senior director rice since October, gasoline since January? Where is he spending the NPA money? Where is he spending the NPA money? Where is Dukle spending the NPA money that a director will be resigning and be telling you, but by the way, say, Alexa, is the rescue government supposed to even owe anybody their legitimate entitlement when in fact this government is supposed to be educated and knowing it all?
That should not be heard.
It should not be. It should not be the case. This should not be the case at all. The port is supposed to be current in the operations of the entity is supposed to be current in the operation. There should be nothing like retroactive payment or other stuff. No. Since October, you are not even giving the port rice. Imagine senior director said they ain't getting the rice. What about the lower people? What about the ordinary staff? At the end of the day, if senior director cannot get rice in October, what about the ordinary staff who should be receiving the 2-3 bag of rice? This letter is only exposing how NPA is being badly mismanaged. And until those who are responsible to correct the situation, until they can go deeply into solving that problem, the NPA is not far from collapsing under this administration. You would think it is something funny, but at the end of the day, that place is being financially brutalized. The last time we checked, they were about to lay off 420, how you call it in Alexa? Contractors. Only to pave way for those who Sekou Dukle hire with high salaries. Now, you can't do that to the country. You can't continue to do it to the country. It doesn't make sense. Now, you see this kind of resignation letter? I mean, did we tell you that we are concerned about the administrative and personal reasons? No, those are personal reasons that Tiverson got. Administrative reason are a business. Whatever they want to do at the end of the day, that's their business. That's their entity.
It's up to them. They're going to do it.
What we are concerned about is what he was able to bring to the public. To have informed the Liberian people that since October of last year, he has yet to receive his rights entitlement. It is by law, according to the MPA budget. I mean, their operation, you are entitled to it, and so you should receive it. Once you work for that time frame, you should receive it. Why is the MPA operating in such a way that it was since October? Okay, let's assume charter time people use to spend 8 months before they get 2 more rest. You know, Ellington they use to spend 5 months before they get 3 more rest. We are telling use to spend 1 million month before they get 1 more rest. This is a rescue mission government.
This should not even happen.
You should not even wait for 1 minute to get 1 second rest. It should be current. As the month is ending, your rest should come.
Exactly
Your,
they're supposed to
whatever you are supposed to get, no matter how big, no matter how small, in as much as it is in accordance with your law, with the law of the MPA and legal, immunities that you're supposed to be having, there should be no reason why under a rescue government we should be owing people rest for even 1 month. This letter clearly shows how incapacitated Sekou Dougle is to run the affairs of the port. And if President Boubacar will still want to continue to keep him there because he made financial contribution during the campaign, good. The gateway to the nation's economy will soon turn to the downfall of the national economy if you're not careful. Because the next thing that will happen, the salary crisis will start to happen at the port. And that's what we are told, because he's afraid that there could be salary crisis in the future. That's why they are about to lay down 420 employees. That's why they are compelling them. They are forcing them to sign some unnecessary papers only because they want to make room for those who are having the high salaries. Look, all I can see from the letter, Alessa, because that's not the main conversation we are here for, the letter is a validation of all of the assertions we have been having about MPA under Dougle.
If you are given an opportunity to serve, especially a space where everyone looks in that direction, the National Port Authority is not a small space in Liberia. No, we're talking about the gateway to the nation's economy. So that is a space everyone looks to directly. So people want to see improvement, and based on Mr. Boubacar's promise, in terms of we have a rescue government or rescue mission, so things that happened before during the previous administration would never happen under this administration. I think they should actually focus on that and make that work. We're not discussing Tepperson's resignation. No, everybody resigns at a point in time, or some people do. But I mean, just a part in his letter of resignation, and Oliver said that very clearly. Imagine just rescue. We're talking about rescue mission. And we're talking about just rights.
Since January, the main
exactly gasoline.
In fact, let me go in MPA chat room.
Scratch card. Is that something we should be discussing? If people are saying Sekou is not managing the National Port Authority as he should, and then you have all the missionaries all over defending.
I'm going.
If you want to prove a point, it is up to you. If you want to use this as an opportunity for propaganda, it's up to you. But people who are from within are telling us exactly what is happening there. Imagine, Oliver, this is just from one person who had just resigned.
Okay.
So what exactly are we going to say about people who are afraid to actually speak up? People who are afraid to actually tell us what's happening there because they don't want to be branded, as an informant. They don't want to be branded as people who are not really loyal to the system, and they have to survive one way or the other.
Okay.
So this is just for one person. So if you cannot work it out at the NPA, I mean, there's no other thing to do. Mr. Boubacar should do what is necessary at this point.
So I am already in the NPA executive chat room. Elisa.
Everybody also.
I'm already in the NBA executive chat room.
Yeah.
We already got the information right.
Everybody also.
So before Tepperson could resign, he wrote this internal memo to the MPA executive chat room. And all my men to MPA sending me the paper, they've sending me everything. The administrator reading the message letter, he did not say all of the things in it. What did he do? He went in their internal chat room and explained it there. There's a communication he wrote. Dear management MPA, we are writing to express our growing concerns regarding benefits for employees at the National Port Authority. It has come to our attention that there have been significant lapses in the timely disbursement of benefits for employees, particularly rice allowances, since November 2024. Gasoline and scratch cards since January 2024. Even in March 2025, no genuine information up to date.
In this month.
This is a communication. Hello, Elsie here. Elsie right here. This is MPA chat room. Come on. Hey, this is it. This is it. This is it. MPA chat room. And the guy sent it. And by the way, this thing is in 50 different chat rooms. The people saying, oh, well, I got this screenshot from on Facebook, though. So y'all go there. This is what was written. This is what was written. So it has come to our attention that there have been significant lapses in the employees, in disbursement of benefits, particularly rise in allowances, this and that. The failure to provide these essential benefits not only affects
the financial well-being.
And that's how you get it too? Oh, I have to say I don't want to say it. Oh, you got it.
Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. So the failure to provide these essential benefits not only affect the financial well-being of employees, but also undermines their trust in the MPA system.
Oh, yeah.
The continued delayed absence and lack of information or benefit payments for employees raises concerns and questions about the management's commitment to its workforce, which is vital for maintaining a productive and motivated team. We employees rely on these benefits for our daily living expenses, and the prolonged delay could lead to significant hardship for several families. This is a rescue government entity, and employees are complaining how the entity is being badly managed. The apparent lack of communication surrounding this issue seems like a wanton disregard to the needs of we, the workforce, and our entitled benefits. Many employees have expressed frustration regarding the absence of information from management. To date, there have been no serious senior management meetings to address the situation and provide clarity. This is leadership gap. You can run a whole organization, an institution as big as the MPA. Our freedom every year, almost every month we can have 3-4 different meetings. So when the meeting I can't do it because yes, I can forget something. So now I can be in traffic, the meeting can be over. Small freedom every we have meetings 4-5 times a month. You understand it? So he said, so he came out, he said, transparency is fundamental principle in fostering a positive workplace culture. And the current lack of dialogue only exacerbates uncertainty among staff members of the MPA. To address these issues, we recommend the following actions from management. Number 1, immediate payment of outstanding benefits. We encourage management to prioritize the disbursement of the overdue rise in allowances, gasoline, and scratch cards to restore trust and demonstrate a commitment to employee welfare. Number 2, management accountability in regular department meetings. Schedule regular senior management meetings amongst to discuss department concerns, NPF issues, employees' welfare, and make strategic decisions. Strategic decisions that will. Okay, yeah, continue over there. Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Strategic decisions that prioritize the needs of the workforce.
Oh, yeah.
The management of the National Port Authority has a crucial role in safeguarding the interests of its employees. Timely payment of our benefits and effective communication are essential components of
a healthy work environment. Good.
We urge management to address these issues promptly. Thanks for your attention to this matter.
Okay.
And of course,
so I'm even told that James Guleflomo is also sharing the information across to Facebook. So there are not any secret news anymore. So these informations are all available. They're all available to to folks all across the area. So listen. So the MPA chat room with you. So we give all of it. We'll provide the information. So let me say this to our people. All of these put together are all validation of the poll management system at the NPA. You can't be spending a lot of useless money on too many things that are not essential. When the very rescue government is not supposed to be a government where employees or how you call this thing, civil servants are supposed to be complaining. No. You are supposed to be in charge. You are supposed to be in charge. Look at the length of time the guys are complaining that they are not receiving their stuff. So the man had to resign. I saw some men posting that in there. I got it. The man had to resign. And these screenshots are all in the chat rooms across the world, yeah? All the chat rooms in the country got a screenshot. I thought I don't have it, but thank God I don't get it. You see me, I'll talk about it. I won't send it to the lesson. Let's say, don't bother me. I got it already. So that's how the information is now available all over to the press. But this is bad. And by the way, all the people, all the ministry and agencies in the country, we got people that can get information. Fini. That's not argument. We have people all in the ministry and agency that can get information. Every ministry and agency, anywhere in the country you want, get information, we can get it. Any entity in this country where we want information, we can get it. That one is no secret. Yeah, so when we got it, we just felt we alone had it. But in no time, the thing was all over in the other chat rooms. But the point is, this man, to a greater extent, will ruin the entity if care is not taken. Just think about how many of the employees, Alexa, who want to talk, but they are afraid. Who never had the courage to resign like TBC is doing. So if TBC had not brought this to the public, we wouldn't have known. It is my understanding that this internal communication we just wrote right in the NPA chat room. It is my understanding that people who support Dukley are the ones who are leaking it out to the public. Hello? So that it appears like the man is resigning because they're not giving people rest in the place. And for you to think that that is a good way to fight back, you are even exposing Dukley more.
And you're helping people who are not, able to speak for themselves.
That's what you're doing. This man said, I am resigning for administrative and personal reasons. Every institution got an internal chat room. If we never got an internal chat room, we can go there now, Mapla, we'll do our thing there. Every institution. So if the man said personal and administrative reasons, and he came out, right, and wrote a personal and administrative reason, and you and myself, we're guessing what personal and administrative reason may be. Then
so this is
probably Sekou loyalists now say, you know what? We shouldn't allow men go on Sekou Dukley. Let's go and tell people say that because we delaying rest, we delaying gasoline, that's why he's resigning. Now you came out now, something you thought would have damaged the person, would have made him look ugly. You ended up exposing how ineffective Dukley is. And that's wrong. The NPA is a serious institution in this country. That place is supposed to be able to augment government's effort. If NPA cannot be strong enough to take care of her own personal responsibilities, when will NPA contribute to the national covers? I hope Sekou Dukley will not run NPA to the level where the Ministry of Finance will start paying people to NPA. Because NPA is by law, by statute, by operational status, supposed to pay her own employees with funds they are generating within that area. Right? But if care is not taken, we might reach to the point where the Ministry of Finance will have to take responsibility for some employees' salary. And that will become more burden on the government than the relief NPA is supposed to be providing to the government. This is wrong. So for those of you who leak out this information out to the public and you think you are exposing what person wrote in the chat room, you are exposing Dukley because Dukley has proven to be somebody who is unfit for the job. And not everybody who can give you campaign money can be good to preside over BB places in the government when you win. And you need to tell Dukley, thank you, you should have gone and provide some more money. You got a government, man. Take loan. The same way you built out the other bank, $8 million, you would have taken some more money and tell you, Dukley, so you give me 400,000 for campaign, or you give me 500,000 and let 800,000. I'll give you 100% interest. Thank you. But you can't wait in my government because you do not have the ability. But the thing because the man bought green t-shirt, You put you in hotel when you went to America and buy some medicine, they take care of some of your staff and other stuff, and to pay him back is to give him a serious entity that the MPA wait until government start paying MPA workers through the Ministry of Finance payroll. That's when you know that not all political donations are supposed to land on e-mansion for appointment. And that's how MPA not the main topic today. Yeah, if you come in quickly, then we'll run to the main reason why we came to work.
This is really funny, Oliver,
Mhm.
because when you see a lot of people hailing
Mhm.
how well the current MD is managing the National Port Authority, you'd be like, wow, this guy is a genius. He understands management and he knows how to go about doing what he is supposed to do. But then again, when you listen to some of the insiders, you listen to some of their stories or some of the things that are happening there at the NPA, you will then realize that everything that happens in this country, especially from that angle, a lot of people are just doing that to prove a point, because this person has been 100% talked about, that this person is one of the best our country can boast of at about this moment. And then you have people complaining on small things that are not even supposed to be happening, yet people who are supposed to even tell us now that we are failing Liberians, we are failing Liberia, and we're not rescuing Liberia. When Joseph Boakai said we're going to rescue Liberia, he did not say that because he was talking about just his household. If that was his definition of it, then I don't understand it. I'm sure that was for Liberia as a country and for every Liberian to benefit positively. But the fact that we're here now, Oliver, and just reading, for me, I can understand just wanting a rest. I'm actually barefoot. Small thing like rest. Somebody say, you're not giving me rest since scratch card.
Mhm.
You're not giving it to me.
Mhm.
Gasoline. So we're just talking about rice. We're talking about gasoline. We're talking about scratch cards. So what happens to something else that will be more devastating than exactly this thing we're discussing?
We
now,
are even
Oliver?
told, Alexa, Freeport can only get curry in the
That's
day.
mismanagement.
We are told Freeport can get curry in the day.
Mismanagement.
And APN Terminal can be responsible to put their current on. Their lights from APN Terminal yard that can be putting light in the EPA in the MPA
That's
fence.
mismanagement.
That's crazy.
You can have the whole world
Yeah.
to talk about you on the social media. That's just the theoretical aspect of it.
Mhm.
But what is the actuality? What is the reality that's actually happening? Right? So that's a huge difference between what's being posted on the social media and exactly what you're doing there. What's happening practically.
Mhm.
So where we are now, Oliver, I think that this is a very clear picture that people who do not understand it will definitely get it. That what is being posted every now and then by people who are promoting, what's happening at MPA, and what is also being talked about and shown practically to us based on what's happening there, what people are going through. And we talked about the 420 plus contractors. That's another practical part, right? So this is mismanagement. So if Seco is unable to manage the port, I mean, it is not too late, I'm sure about that. We're just 1 year, some months. He should still have the decency to say, hey, I'm unable to run this, so I have to go. Someone else should replace me. But I know it is not going to work because, of course, we have Mr. Boakai as president. Of course, we have Sekou Dukle, who, definitely managed to have supported him financially. So he has to pay back.
Mhm.
Allegedly, he has to pay back. So that's the only way to pay back. Nothing else but the gateway to our country's economy. That's the only way to pay back. So we're just going to be stuck here and discussing, what's happening, what's not happening, and it is going to be always like that.
So at the end of the day, when you take a campaign donor and you make him MPA managing director, he will get all your campaign money, suck everything out of it, even the minute rest, he will eat the rest money.
That'll take profit now, Oliver. I can get you 500,000
So
and just one night.
I'm on the campaign money where Sekou gave to the election,
I need to get my profit.
for which he is not even able to pay MPA workers their rights.
I need to get my profit.
Yeah, how much? How much is it?
I need to.
But that's not a situation. 7 costs, because we don't want to mix the cost.
Interesting. We do want to make this a topic.
Yeah,
but
so just 7 costs. If you're working with MPA, I advise you not to call. When you want to call, don't call your real name. And maybe change your voice to the minute when I know. Because you go to the government part, you work in the government, you can talk against it, it will sack you. But if your relative working with MPA, that one you can call. Call because the rest can come now. Some of you think say your husband and working, you're getting the rest and not carrying the rest home. The truth of the matter is, they're not giving rest. The boy using MPA money to the extent where he's not able to buy rest again for the employees.
Imagine a senior director.
Yeah, the boss spending MPA
Just
money to the
complains.
extent that he can't even buy rest again.
Senior director just complains about that.
Yeah,
So just imagine.
that's how funny it is.
Just imagine people who do not have certain positions.
And
people who are
this
just
is not
there.
this is not supposed to be happening under a rescue government. When you talk it, the minute you're gonna get there.
Oh, you get
It should not be happening under a rescue government.
The thing you say you will do, you can't do
That's
it.
what you said.
It is
That's
that
what you
simple.
told us. With all due respect, sir, honorable rescue people, you did not promise that a day people will complain in this country about your managerial skills or whatever it is. You didn't give us the impression. From October, November, all the way to the place, no rest. From January all the way to the place, no gas. What are you doing with the money?
No, what happened with the rest in the first?
No, what are you doing with the money? What are you doing with the money? We are told today, no, right now, MPA generators are on. They say in the net, by the time it is dark, MPA ain't got money to keep the generator on. The only place I can get MPA fence light, the APN terminal, lights at the pole way up there, the last one it can be flashing on the APA, the MPA side of the compound.
The
This
best
is
manager in the history of
oh yeah,
Liberia
this is
since
mismanagement.
1847.
This is mismanagement. This shows that you do not have the capacity to run the affairs of the entity. You're misusing the entity funds. Same way you took 25,000 to King Jaw. I mean, you pretended that you were taking 25,000 to King Jaw only for you to spend less than 2,500 on the people. The rest of the other money went somewhere else. So it had to take the resignation letter of Tibesi to expose how these things are happening. And mind you, Tibesi, when they mentioned the rest and other issue, yeah, he said he didn't get a rest. He was clear. He said, I as a senior director, right? He did not say all the other people. He mentioned only himself. Then your beginner went for all the internal writing what they've been putting in the chat room. Beginner went for it. Beginner start putting it on Facebook.
But that was also anyway.
Yeah, beginner went for it. Start sneaking it out. To do what? To expose him?
When the man was exposing your
For
manager.
agitating about mismanagement? Anyway, how do people call it in the Congo settlement? That us in the live in the Congo settlement, they can say John Palmer
was on John.
or John Rice. What fish do we have to fry in it? MPA people can talk MPA case. But the only thing we're discussing right now, our only concern about it is the fact that an issue of bad governance, inefficiency, and inability to steer the affairs of a serious-minded entity as such as NPA is the order of the day. Is our concern, and that is what we are concerned about. Because when you were driving close to the Freeport of Monrovia, you will see one inscription. It is carved in cement and sand with crushed rocks. You see the wedding, the gateway to the nation's economy. It ain't say the gateway to Segu Douglas House. They say the gateway to the nation's economy. I am part of the nation. I am a Liberian. You are a Liberian. All of you listening to the radio, you are all Liberians. If the gateway to our country's economy is herself challenged, the country economy will be okay. The place was going to get our country economic strength. If the place struggling, where we can't even get their own benefits. MPA used to be paying sooner on the 26, 27. But how some people even taking pay? The rest, everything start learning will be around the 28, 29 on the first. Whether it was Taylor, it was Ellen, it was Joey, it was Judy Bryan, that's how the people used to roll. Sophisticated rescue government with all the book, all the connection. Rescue kind of power now is different. No, it doesn't make sense. It is not a good thing. You fool us. And so if you, just 7 calls, and we'll call it a day. Only 7 calls, then we'll come back, we'll go talk. The main reason why I came to work today, and I had to operate. The main reason we came, Call us at 0886-500-104, 0776-104-104 are the numbers to join the conversation. Crime Stoppers Liberia is our official sponsor here on the platform. OMSM Sion is the Chief Executive Director of the official sponsor of our programs here on 87.9. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll take your calls.
stop and make a breeze for them before. Stop for Liberia. On the center to interior. Stop, keep it hustle, let's stop in ground for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Okay, so 086 500 104 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation. Let's take the first batch of calls and we'll be right back easily. Let's take the first question. Go ahead. 1 minute. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing well. This is Abdullah Golafale, and I speak to you from District Number 4, Masrala.
Abdullah, go ahead. Golafale.
The issues about the vaccination, it is a clear alignment to the weakness of the government that this government has still consistently without no regret, because they have no regret for what they are doing. Now, the people know what they are doing, but they have no regret. So, but one thing baffles me and scares me, I don't want you to keep measuring it, is that I don't want you to boast out of the government say they have a contact, international contact, or even local contact.
But that's what the government said when they were campaigning. They said NGO ways, job will come, that we don't want. Hold on. They were saying, Joe, we didn't get a contact. Joe, we didn't get a contact. Our NGO not yet. Our job not plenty. When we come back, job will flow. The job will come back. UP will get a contact. That's what they said. I'm only repeating what they said.
Yeah, they said it because the Liberian people, they was ignorant. But now we are seeing the reality on ground. The people don't have nothing. So there's no need you measure that even. That is a serious provocation to the Liberian people. You will not do what you're supposed to do for the people. But today, even if you all your contact from yourself and then you go somewhere, nobody wants to even recognize you. Nobody cares less about you. And then you talk about contact. The government lack of every necessary thing that's supposed to benefit the livelihood of the people, but neither to see the downfall of the people. This is what Dr. Dugula is doing. He only cares about himself and the Unity Partisan, and even the Unity Partisans are complaining. Today we saw a restaurant, the Joe Bucker, they have best. They are talking right. They are doing everything.
And that is second topic. Don't worry. We'll go on that topic. We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. 1 minute.
Good evening, KOK.
Good evening, Chief.
Let me say a pleasant good evening to the listener following your broadcast. This is the voice of Christian Pray for any buyer and to join the conversation for the Bengu Avenue.
Go ahead, Christian.
Well, KOK, this is not strange. We told our brother Michael Tebbesin during the campaign period that these guys that they are campaigning for in the swamp of the community does not have the authority or is not capable to lead this country.
Tebbesin, he campaigned for the United Party people in Dole community. Is that what you're saying?
Tebbesin campaigned for the United Party within Dole community, but he met the resistance from the people within Dole community, because Dole community as a whole is densely populated by sedition. All homes and communities within Dole community, Tebbesin visited, he met the resistance within Dole community. But this is what I want to say to Michael Tebbesin. He's a very courageous man. We saw what Michael Tebbesin did during the Malam Salif era. Michael Tebbesin refused job from Malam Salif, which of course himself, Malam Salif is not capable of leading this country. But I don't know why he saw behind Joseph Yuma Boakat that he went in the swamp to campaign for Joseph Yuma Boakat. During the CDC era, MPA was paying people within from the 15th of the month to the 30th of the month.
Okay.
But this is what. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you very much, my brother Christian Bio. We leave you right there. We take Man CC, the female general. We take 4 more, then we go to our main topic. Go ahead, ma'am. Let's hear you.
Let me say hi to you and Alexa.
Hi, ma'am.
The series, TV manager in the studio there.
I will resign for your baby.
Your son, Michael Tebbesin, resigned from MPA. The man said they owe a rest.
Don't rush me. Don't say your son. He's not my son.
That's your son. I told you, Michael, not your son. I told you, Tebbesin, not your son.
I agree. Tebbesin, that's my son. We are my son. When it comes to the poem, saying that my son, not my son. Don't say your son. Okay. Don't push me on Tebbesin, please. I beg you.
That you born a man. Today, I'm ready for you. I must say I'm ready for you. I must say I'm ready for you. Tebbesin, not your son.
Okay. Okay, that's it. That's the point.
Today is scary. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm not scary.
Yeah, today I win. No issue.
I'm not scary. I'm not saying that title because he's still okay. I'm telling you, my son. I will not get that song here.
Okay.
Let me be sensitive here. Let me even know the function. That little boy grows in this community. In that swamp community, where you came from. Because today he was saying we are here. We are what he knows nothing. You understand? Why is resigning? Why talking about resigning? Why the question taking resigning? Why the question not stop resigning?
No, you get referred to the minute. I mean,
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
go ahead.
Why is resigning? He said, no, you have the wife of Teddy. Because we are still going to say, but we have nobody in this country. He's telling us that we are in the country, he's telling us that we are all over the place. Why is he resigning? Because he getting rest? He said, he was really okay on the Boyka. The master just said, he said, he's capping for Boyka in the community. And he never says the population for George Weah. That was best here. Everybody here was defeated. He never understand the narrative. I think resigning. They resigning for what? For rest? Or for what?
Administrative reason. Administrative and personal reason.
That's what nothing to me is represent. The country is going well. Everybody's enjoying the country. Why is he resigning for rest? For best of rest? Why is he resigning? Essentially, he's telling me, maybe he's so someone want to catch it, the way he gets himself from there. He really so someone want to catch it and put a ball off that. That is the one that's resigning. That country was the same. I don't see what we are in the district. Why you say you know you know? Why you want to resign? For best of rest? He got a full rest. He left in America. He keeps a very fast job. The people that want to go, he left when he keep a fast job. He left here. Why is he resigning for best of rest?
But the man at Librarian can find job anyway.
Why you resigning? They help us to do the work.
The man say he resigning for administrative reason.
Why you having for the people?
The man say good.
Go with flag there every day and go expose it. No, Mr. Ducle, this is for that. Let me go back to America. He said, here, nothing but we are here. He's talking about he's resigning for Baka government because of that correct? It's not the truth.
No, that administrative reason.
Administrative reason. Oh, man, Sisi.
What's the reason?
Administrative reason.
You get on your head, boss.
Administrative reason. The message Ducle can have meeting. Ducle can call for meeting.
No effect.
For what? For the rent issue or for the salary issue?
For how the post should be governed. Man, Sisi. Thank you very much, man. We leave you right there. I think Man Sisi phone went out of network. But let's talk to the other person quickly. We'll take two more after you, then we go to our lines. Go ahead, let's hear you. Hello? Okay, let's talk to the person. Hello, how are you?
Good afternoon, Oliver. How you doing?
We're great. There should be Edmond K. Carr, the visually impairment.
Yeah, when I'm finding it difficult to see the hour line down, it's not easy.
Yeah, the WhatsApp line is terrible. Until we buy a new phone, it's not easy, bro.
Yeah, okay. Look, what we pray for, at least this one, I can try to pray a little bit because I have some family members that are around, in government, and if the government will not be able to pay civil servant, my brother, this is going to be a complete disaster for the country. And this for the signal that we are getting there. Because these people do Ducle. The last time when he raised something like $2 million. He was jumping all over Iran as over the 6 years we didn't raise money to support the national budget. Here we are now. They're talking about since he took over, he has not been able to give the people ration. And even he's talking about putting down about 1,000 people from that port who are contractors, and things are just getting by at the port authority. And this is where I need to step in because this is one of the institutions where help the government to raise revenue. So if the institution will be stagnated, then where are we headed? Today we have several protests calling on Boakai that they have been neglected. Then another noise is coming from the boat. As for Michael Dickerson, they were the good guys here. They were the Jesus Christ here. They ran the campaign as if manna was going to drop from heaven. They forgot to know that several millions of years ago, manna no more dropping from heaven, you got to work. He sat down here, the main president, we have to be as if he was not doing anything at all. But through all the 6 years, their rents were flowing, their salary was flowing, they were independent and running that institution. Yeah, once he supported, this is why now it's happy on his wife. He's supposed to stay in and fight. Let them dismiss it, let it be on record. Okay. You're not supposed to leave the people there and leave. You should have stayed in and fight Sekou Dudu and Ducle and let you to know that This institution is supposed to serve
Thank
the
you.
Liberian people and also to contribute revenue to the national budget.
Thank you
So
very
if you're not
much.
supposed to get out, then you stay in and fight. You should not do so. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. We take the last two, then we call your day. Go ahead. You're the second to the last. Quickly.
Thank you, Khan. Let me say hello to say Eliza.
Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, official spokesperson for Liberation Movement, William W. Khan, we've been saying it kind of out normal that this guy is not able to I go do correcting in that area. But again, this is what you get when you are getting into campaign. I think the leader need to be careful, you need to be truthful to the citizens. The people said that this man provided a lot of money to President Baka. So this President Baka is paying back, but then you paying back, nothing coming in the port. You gotta be innovative, you gotta be creative to see how you can get money to the port and be able to pay the people that are working with you. The thing that is only get it, they put out to the port, they're not getting rest. They have much more about those people who are out. How much more about our own citizens that is out that are buying back or that are buying red by four. And tell me now, because when they resident come out, they will sell it cheap to our people, and our people get around and get to the home. But it's not happening to the people that are working to the port. They have much more of a port who not working to the port, who are live on the people. Then tell me now, the most suffering in this country time. So President Boga needs to put a feet together and do the right thing. And the right thing is not being done on President Boga.
Okay. All right, my brother. Thank you very much. We leave you right there. Let's talk to the last caller on this topic. Then we go to our next topic. Go ahead, sir. You're the last caller. Let's hear you. How are you, Chief?
My name is Joseph.
Go ahead, my brother. Let's hear you.
Thank you for your discussion. You have people who have the money and support you to get program vision. You come with that, you want to take that. I think I will take that shit away and get it from the MPU. And if you get married, you're talking around, fear me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to this Pape. He is on the line. Pap, hey, we are talking about. Let's hear you, Pap.
Yeah, okay.
Let's hear you, Pape.
I only share talking with you. You see, when farmers, when we want to catch our farm with the type of ground that we produce, you ask for it, give it to you. Then at the end, you will receive something good from the farm. But if you are bad heart, we can have nothing you can achieve.
So what the power?
The people he depend on.
Yeah, what the power for?
What can depend on? If the people fail Bwaga. Nothing they can't achieve. Thank you, my boy.
Thank you very
much. Nice.
Thank you very much, Pap. We leave you right there, and we can go to the next conversation right now. We're about to go to the next conversation. We are about to go to the next conversation. Oh my God! Wow, I'm being told that the controller at the NPA resigned because of the same poor managerial skills. Sorry. We'll deeper into that issue. We'll deeper into it. But let's take. I mean, you are the last exceptional caller. Quickly, no time. Quickly.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead, Poker Robert.
Yeah, thank you for everybody. Nations and Poker Robert. And I joined this morning for this evening. Sorry, this evening for unknown destinations.
What are you doing unknown destination?
Okay. The unknown destination, it will take people that are going to see that.
Okay, unknown destination. Go ahead. Let's hear you. Okay, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Okay, so people that said that our government that employee of a particular post for the I want to come on. But this is incompetence. So
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, my dear brother Poker Rabos. We'll leave you right there and take this quick break. When we come back from our break, private security people who have been protecting President Bouaka from 2017. The women said they used to be sleeping in mosquito. They used to be laying there in the mosquito, no gun, but they were providing protection for President Bouaka since 2017. The men say they have Motor West, whenever you Motor West to provide protection for him, the Motor West poor. So when the women use their own market money, the market money fini, everything. He became president, he forget about them. Today, they went to a house to go protest, to go call on your attention. Papa, like, oh yeah, the time when you're not having nothing, I wouldn't want you to be sleeping in the coal mine you. The time when you never had nothing, your old man used to be frying color and be saying in the community that we don't want you to be mine you. We in the small old daughter and we in the yard and I get string. That we don't want you to be protecting you. You president now, you forget about all. Papa, like, oh yeah, the men said that why they went to go explain, and President Bouaka police men start beating them and running behind them. Let's take the break. That's what you're laughing for. Let's take the break. When we come back, we'll bring you their voices. But anything we say on the radio, we can play the voices for the people to hear. So they want to talk in that line. But let's take a break. When we come back, we run into that conversation.
On the sector to interior, keep it hustling,
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the city to interior.
Okay, so Crime Stoppers Liberia, from the city to the interior, Old Man Sam Sion's institution will continue to be that beacon of hope, particularly for the fight against mob justice. The fight against mob violence, though. The fight against mob violence. We can never fight against mob justice. So the fight against mob violence is being initiated by Crime Stoppers Liberia. So today we're going to be going to, like I said, if you're watching on the screen, those of you who are watching on the screen right now, you will see that there are several Liberians, over 30 of them. Let me explain in simple, plain terms, Alexa, because we're not talking plenty on it. They were the ones who, after 2017 election, when VP Bouaka lost to President Weah in 2017, they were there. Oh, Papa, even though you vice president again, will still be coming here to be, providing protection for your era. And, because we know that one day you'll become president. We know that one day you'll still run. And, God will help you, you'll become president.
You say all era.
Yeah, you will help all, you get a job, you will take care of all. So the men said they've been providing protection for the Papa. They go there in the evening, rain falling, the Papa hall, that they fit down the hall, getting fun, they doing some development on it, the hall, all the way in vice president, but the hall, not so good. The fence, boo, play ugly, nothing good there. So mosquito used to be in the yard. The man said mosquito used to be there, eating them. They providing protection for him. He would promise them, say, when I become president, I will cater to you, I will get you a job. 1 year, 4 months now, they can't get a job. Today, they choose to go to the Papa house and say, Papa, just for us to do our flyer up so the Papa can see us. And say, oh, that lesser there used to be helping my woman to be frying the car. They will be saying it to the motorbike where used to be parking the motorbike in our old fence. Oh, so let's say I get a job here. Let me stop and at least tell my mama be able to get a lesser than job. The children said that what they went there for today. The Papa didn't. Women they said that what they went there for today. By the time they appear in front of the hall, oh no. They said the place where people come from, they not even know. Police minister beating human being, running behind them, chasing them. They better get there. They start explaining. The other thing what they were explaining, they were playing for you. Take your time and listen.
So the people are watching. People wants to know what exactly that your Kim this morning that the president should listen to you. Why you want to tell the president exactly?
We only want to tell the president that we are not working. We are not we are not doing anything. We have no business, we have no job. At least if he can find error for us, or because he has the power of appointing people to various places. And he has the power of telling someone, oh, XYZ, let the person work to this area. As long as he submit the listing, they will accept it. So that just for you to hear our cry and for us, at least that we start getting something for our children. Because some of us, we don't have our children, we don't have follow for our children follow pass off. And during the campaign, we live doing business at the same time, we pay the transportation, going Nima, going Bombing, all the various places. When we sell, we use that transportation to follow him, to go sell back behind him. For me, my big for me, oh, with anything, with our weapon, we used to sell back during that time. For him, we protected him. And so later, we used to sell mosquito eating out of a horse here. We used to sell back during that time. For him, we protected him. And so later, we used to sell mosquito eating out of a horse here. We have nothing. You are not paying off. He told us that, yes, indeed, if I win, I will find something for you to do. Selling mosquito eating out of a horse here. We have nothing. You are not paying off. He told us that, yes, indeed, if I win, I will find something for you to do. You're bear it with me. And our church told us during that time, church said, if I said you should bear it. If I said you should bear it.
And that's somebody yelling in the background. That the president y'all want there. Listen. So somebody yelling in the background. Listen to
bear it with me. And our church told us during that time, church said, if I said you should bear it.
Okay, yeah, the president went there. Take a time and listen to you. Yeah. So you heard a woman. The woman said they used to sleep in mosquito to be serving God. No gun, nothing, but they providing protection. Almost like the people who protecting president we are right now, right? Yeah. The men all around. Almost the men who you're doing. So President Baka was there. Is my chair. They have become president. I'll give you something. Hey, you don't worry. They have become president. I'll give you something. Take y'all give them hope, give them assurance. So they said that's exactly, they had the hope, they had the assurance that at the end of the day, after their fasting moment, food will come. The women now they complain, they say 1 year 4 months, no hair, no man. No,
of course.
It's a good Douglas who just came from America yesterday, who were not sitting in mosquito and protecting him.
The rescue mission is really strong.
And I said, these people are saying they used to stay in mosquito. Women staying in mosquito in the net. The baby inside sleeping. Yeah, it's on Jojo then tonight. Everybody sleeping inside. The outside in the net. They are outside. Don't try it, Elisa. Yeah, put it in. But don't try it. What can I do? No, go. I'll come here. Yeah. So they say, why the children inside? What the inside? Jojo the inside. Papa Joe Baga and the old man got two more Baga playing Lulu in the net because you're not president now. You'll never have anything to do. So the same thing in the net playing Lulu, doing the different internet. These women will be outside in the mosquito with a small door. They won't get Google. They used to be all in the yard providing protection. So he became president. He became president. Well. The guys are saying no. So you became president and you want to listen to the women, listen to them.
And then we used to stand by during that time. For him, we protected him. And so later we used to sell mosquito eating out of a horse here. We have nothing. You are not paying off. He told us that, yes, indeed, if I win, I will find something for you to do. You're bear it with me. And our church told us during that time, church said, if I said you should bear it. The Papa said you should bear it. If he win, he will find something for you to do. But only for the Papa to win, they drove off. They drove off on the fence. He fastened the door and said we shouldn't step there again.
Okay, you hear that? So when the president won, the same fence where they used to be providing protection for, the same fence where women used to provide protection for in the net, the damn mosquito eating them, the fly and dealing with them. no coffee, no tea, no bread. The people who ain't go to school, they said no nothing. They used to be there doing everything. All the protection they were doing it. Yeah, what the most said when the papa won, as soon as they change all the papa transfer to the one way in so in America, everything when as soon as they change the car, they change the zinc over the wall, they start painting the place. As soon as everything begin new, they say the place when we smell for it. We monitor it again. They beating at the car from Malay. Right? That would hear from here. Now I say, but in the eyes of faith, through the eyes of faith, it's like that's how the warning was. You know, see, they don't want to see us in the face.
The Papa said you should bear it. If he win, he will find something for you to do. But only for the Papa to win, they drove off. They drove off on the fence. The father told us we shouldn't step there again.
Yeah, it told us we shouldn't step there again. They step there again. They beating what they car from Malay. That will get you.
All the people lecture high end from their child.
All the talk I put into each chicken, the high end, all the sweet talk, all the Koloma story. Oh yeah, Koloma story. All the Koloma story are putting. Oh yeah, you know, Papa ain't got money to pay your nana. You want to be doing your security thing. Yeah, at least the way ain't got money to pay your nana. When my cartoon braga fry or late donor, at least you'll be eating one more donor, smooth more. You'll be bearing there. You'll be drinking your water. By the time Papa win. By now, be job where we across the road there. Why you saying president bluffing? Oh, by now, being that what time to enjoy through the eyes of faith. To me, that how the encouragement used to be.
There again. All the people lecture high end from their child Johnson Sarah, and not everybody can put rest on North Street, and then you have that rest.
Oh, Elisa. So the guy won't got to go in the play call me Charles Johnson. So the security people saying. When they were explaining, so hello, so why all the things we will not do for the Papa? We ain't got job yet. Nobody looking our way. The guy say one Charles Johnson went and told us, and not all the rest you can put on the nostril can do anything, can grow and people can eat.
Can put rest on nostril, and then you have that rest. All the people lecture high end from their Charles Johnson Sarah, and not everybody. Can put rest on North Street, and then you have that rest. The trailer that can build, the mansion, that trailer can pass there. He started speaking all that parable to us, and it was not what.
You hearing it? The trailer that can build mansion. It doesn't. When the mansion finish, the trailer can pass there. No. Look at the thing where the so-called Johnson was telling the people who spend all that time to protect the Papi. These people spend time in mosquito.
Going Nima, going bombing, all the favorite places when we use that transportation to follow him, to go sell car behind him. For me, my big for me, with anything, we have weapon, we used to sell car during that time. For him, to protect him. As a later, we used to sell the mosquito eating out to a horse here.
They, at the end of the day, they went to complain about their welfare. And somebody called Johnson is telling them that they don't work and pay the mansion. When the mansion finish, they can pass there. You know me talking now?
Arrest. The trailer that can build, the mansion, that trailer can pass there. He started speaking all that parable to us. And it was not what encouraged us, it don't what he told us that encouraged us to be serving God during that campaign. Fella, it will serve God for that Papa. At the end of the day, when he wins, he will find something else.
Amen. This is so sorrowful. This is really, really sorrowful. Now, when the Papa won the election, you remember he went to America for 21 days? Where he was sewing, where you're carrying the tailor shop, is that sewing clothes for him, new suit and thing? The Papa didn't say they were still there providing protection for him. Now, all through the protection they were providing for him, they were in the yard. That time you were not president, you were getting prepared now to tell the presidency. They said they even used a bad patient to the extent where on Christmas Day and all did not eat. On Christmas Day, they did not eat until 11:45 in the night before they ate on Christmas Day. Security were providing protection for incoming president. Then you already win. Now the time you were just running, that time you already win. Only waiting for inauguration. The Papa then say they were providing protection there. They did not even eat Christmas there. Up to 11:45 before they brought small food to them. One EPM man got to feel sorry for them and say, "Oh, my man, that's small food yet." They went through everything. At the end of the day, up to now, no job, nobody talking to them. Why they say they get in $20 and one bag of rice? You come and listen to it. Not me talking it.
17, you go to the 24th Street.
So the other guy come and tell you since when he started supporting President Bouaka and providing protection for him. The message since 2017, when you go to 24th Street, they can call him Sleepy Bouaka. I knew what they get for him. When you go to 24th Street, to tell you say he's a real supporter of President Bouaka, he said when you go to 24th Street, they knew what they get for him on 24th Street. That's Sleepy Bouaka. Let me say
2017, you go to the 24th Street, GSA, yeah. People know me. When I get there, they will tell me, say, Sleeping Bouaka. 2023, people know me. When I get there, they will tell me, say, Sleeping Bouaka. 24th Street, GSA, yeah. People know me. When I get there, they will tell me, say, Sleeping Bouaka. 24th Street, GSA, yeah. People know me. When I get there, they will tell me, say, Sleeping Bouaka. People know me. When I get there, they will tell me, say, Sleeping Bouaka. 2023, we pick up again. After elections, they have abandoned us. We were dropping all of the yard like a dog. The first in charge.
You hearing it? After election, they abandoned us. We were driven out of the yard. Like bay. You know, the white people get all the Facebook stand-up politician. So I won't call the name in English. So the man said they were driven from the yard like bay, glewy. Issue. I had to drove them from the yard. Yeah, himself saying it. I'm not the one who's going to say it for you. The man said when you go to the street, because of his support to the Unity Party and how he was protecting President Bouaka during the campaign as a private security man, when you go to the first street, men who know him there, they can call him by own name, they can call him Sleeping Bouaka. That's how they can call him.
When I get there, they will tell me, say, Sleeping Bouaka. 2023, we pick up again. After elections, they have abandoned us. We were dropping all of the yard like a dog. The first thing.
Okay, we're driving out of the yard like a glewy, like a bit. That's what I meant saying. I mean, I can't say in English because it will not be good. But he himself say they drove them out of the yard like glewy, like bit. How they can call it in Pele? Elisa. No, hey man. I mean, Elisa, the thing is not fair. You gotta learn the basic things in Pele. At least then we flow into that. I call it in Grebo.
Are you not concerned about the cries of the people?
I'm concerned.
They play.
I'm a cry at them. No, I'm concerned.
You don't have to.
But how do they call Glewy in Pele? Anybody who know Pele, they name Glewy in Pele. Please text me and let me call it. See, unless I doesn't know.
We pick up again. After elections, they have abandoned us. We were dropping all of the yard like a dog. The first thing Charles Johnson did to us, he called among the sweepers and answer, you people and JMB never signed contract that about the give up.
You hearing it? The man said Charles Johnson called in and told us that you people and JMB never signed any contract.
So
that when he become president, he will get a job. You guys were here providing protection to your horse because you were letting
simple.
That political love, political father love, loyalty, Unity Party loyalty. That has supporter. You're in the Babylon Sound. No paper say when you become president, you get a damo and go on you put your EPS or give up job. You understand, people? So as far as we are concerned, you understand, people? And maybe when you think, Google, when you check correctly, maybe that Johnson may tell you and say, hey, you used to be saying, you used to be serving the guy, you used to be eating the man, don't know what you used to be frying to. So that they pay down there, we must say, well, apparently, maybe, but I mean, that's not the case. But that's serious people talking, and we are serious about it. That's what we're talking about. If we were not serious, we're not talking about it on the radio. So forget about all the other things we're saying. So at the level, the guys are saying, the Papi told them, Johnson told them, say, you're in the Papi not sign no paper. You're not sign no document, say, how they call the thing. And that's how remind me now. Once I know document say when he become president, you get a job. You did that out of
love,
free conviction.
out of love for him.
So don't kind hold us hostage yet. The Papi not owe you nothing.
So get
The Papi not owe you nothing. Then if he force y'all to come be providing protection for him, he tell you say he ought to protect himself. So he want to move from here. But when I tell you say he ought to protect himself, he want to move from here. Apparently that's what Johnson told him. You know, interview so man I ought to say everything. So apparently that's what man said. So see he say everything. Maybe yeah.
Like a dog. The first thing Charles Johnson did to us, he called among the sweepers.
What he say? What he tell you?
And answer, you people and JMB never signed contract that about to give up. He decided to give up half bag of red with $20.
What? After all that thing what you did for him, after providing protection for President Baka since 2017 up to now, the only thing what he could do for you when you go have a job is for Charles Johnson to get your half bag of rent and $20. Half bag of rent and $20. You sure about it?
Red with $20.
You sure?
When some of us resisted, we said we don't want it. The Daniel Cassidy came, he talked to us. But after Charles Johnson had got in his car, he escaped the scene because he saw the tension.
Wow. That you talking so?
Okay. Even Christmas food. We didn't eat Christmas.
No, you're lying. Not true. Unless I hearing it.
Wait. So he's trying to say after the elections.
After the elections, when the elections were already done,
won.
he already won the election. He gone to America.
So that was immediately after November.
After November, in December now. All the things we're talking about in December. December 2023.
And they still went.
The men said on Christmas, they were still providing protection until the government could take charge.
Yeah, you're right. Because at that time, we never had.
Yes, they were still providing protection until the government could take charge. The men said they couldn't. They have few EPS people there, but I don't president. We are still president, so he had bulk of the EPS people with him. Only a few men were with the papi at that time. So the men said they could not eat. Even on Christmas Day, listen to him.
But after Charles Johnson had got in his car, he escaped the scene because he saw the tension.
Charles Johnson are the man who between they and Omen JMB. Yeah, are the man who between them.
Okay. Even Christmas food. We didn't eat Christmas. Even the Bible birthday, when we were serving on God, we didn't eat. New Year, the 21 day, the Bible spent in America. We was here with hunger. There was one EPS guy that know a rich. He said, "Oh, you're trying to find something." Even on Christmas Day, we ate at 11:45 p.m.
What? On Christmas Day, they ate 11:45 p.m.
That's exactly what love does.
11:40. So Christmas in the morning. What the children can be passing around?
No breakfast.
In the morning, what's one of the Christmas song that children can be talking about?
No lunch.
In the morning, the Christmas song in the morning, man. Open baker, don't baker, open baker, don't baker. All that time from in the morning hour all the way. Christmas finish 11:45 around the next day, almost Boxing Day before the 8th. I'm not the one saying it. These are people who served and labored for Mr. Bwaka. They are the one explaining their situation.
Even on Christmas Day, we ate at 11:45 p.m. whereby they charge Senator Witherspoon sent 50 bag of rice for $1,000 US.
Okay, Senator Witherspoon spent 50 bag of rice, 1,000 US, and they got who
received the rice.
They got who talking. He said he received the rice.
Sent 50 bag of rice for $1,000 US. I received the rice, the 50 bags. The $1,000 they carried to this spread get in the yard. What was it? Run up.
Okay. They carry
17. You go to
they carry the rest to Rwanda. One guy in the yard, Brad guy in the yard, they carry the wall. With all that, the guy is telling us, I'm hearing that. With all of that, the guy is telling you that they ate 11:45. Wow. Bobo. This is scary. Let's go hear the other guy on the testimony.
Christians not that money. Christians not that money again.
Thank you.
Okay, so the Christian Solonte here, they got by in call only he's scary. He say we need Christian Solonte. Listen to him.
Christians not that money. Christians not that money again.
Thank you.
So that's why I really hit to for us. They will get I will say, and let me see me. So that's why I on Grable and we get a the result. People have been saying it. People have been saying, "Oh, I'm going to say, Joseph, but I'm not correct." And I choose.
Okay, thank you. What's on your placard?
Yeah,
so folks, that's it. So you can see what's on the placard here. So this is the closing argument, and my name is Mike D. Tobin.
We want to all the broad 50 candidates, nothing. Tomorrow, more about law, including me.
Okay.
This is not my name again.
Thank you.
So
Thank
that's
you.
why I really hit me far for all. They will get a weekend paper. I will say, and let me see me. So that's why I very on paper and we get a toilet to the now. That toilet to the now, getting the result. People have been saying it. People have been saying, oh, I'm going to say, Joseph, but I'm not correct. And I choose.
Okay, thank you. What's on your
This
okay?
is not my name again.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
that's why I really hit me far for all. They will get a weekend paper. I will say, and let me see me. Christians not that my name.
Okay.
Christians not my name again.
Thank you. Thank
So that's why I really hit me far for all. They will get a weekend paper. I will say, and let me see me. So that's why I very on paper and we get a toilet to the now. That toilet to the now, getting the result. People have been saying it. People have been saying, oh, I'm going to say, Joseph, but I'm not correct. And I choose.
Okay, thank you. What's on your placard? What's on your placard?
Yeah,
So
you
folks,
can-
that's it.
yeah,
So,
put the camera on there and
so
see
you
it.
can see what's on the placard.
Under my knee.
Okay.
This is not my name again.
Okay, so this is a closing argument video. This is a courtesy of closing argument platform. So you see, they got Christian Solonda, the men were vexed, and when you're explaining the thing, Alexa, somebody man one of the things, no man, come on, man, stop, don't be talking to the baby. Man said, no, my name Christian Solonda, let them see me, I'll talk it. Look, there are certain anger when you get in you, nobody can stop you. You can look
Like you just want to express.
you don't care. They don't care the job, let them carry the job. If after serving the baby for over 20 years, 10 years, and you will say because of this statement what I'm making, he will not give me a job, let him carry a job. But I will talk it. People say in wicked, and today I hear it. That today I believe it. That man say, no, it's not me. That's why people hate us on the radio, Alexa. The reason they hate Freedom Radio is because they say we can lie, but we don't lie. Everything we do here, the only thing we can do, we can provide commentary to what the newsmakers can say. This guy is a newsmaker. What is his name? Christian Solonte. What did he say? Joe Bagger is an ingrate. He said Joe Bagger is wicked. They papi wicked. We provided protection for the papi. We were sleeping in mosquito. Till now, the papi ain't looking our way. The man who import between us, the man is telling us they don't trust that can build the mansion. It can go there.
Yeah, of course.
They drove off from the yard. Nobody care. So I would say, and that's why he came to say he did not have it. This is what he said.
Christians not that my name.
Okay.
Christians not my name again.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
that's why I really hit me far for all. They will get a weekend paper. I will say, and let me see me. Not that my name.
Okay.
Christians not my name again.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
that's why I really hit me far for all. They will get a weekend paper. I will say, and let me see me. So that's why I very on paper and we get a name.
Okay.
Christians not my name again.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
that's why I really hit me far for all. They will get a weekend paper. I will say, and let me see me. So that's why I very on paper and we get a toilet to the now. That toilet to the now.
Okay.
Yeah, so at the time the man said, "Never been a weekend, baby." So my man in the background when they say, "Hey, my man, stop! Don't talk it, don't talk all I want, man. Can talk." The man said, "No." The man, when I even listening to them, man said, "I will talk it. Anything you want to do, I will talk. Anything you want to do, I will talk. Anything you want to do, I will talk. That's your business. Anything you want to do, I will talk."
Not my name again.
Thank you. Thank
Christians not that my name.
Okay.
Christians not my name again.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
that's why I really hit me far for all. They will get a weekend paper. I will say, and let me see me. So that's why I very on paper and we get a toilet to the now. That toilet to the now, getting the result. People have been saying it. People have been saying, oh, I'm going to say Joseph, but I'm not correct. And I choose.
Okay. Thank you. What's on your placard? What's on your placard?
Yeah,
So
you
folks,
can-
that's it.
yeah,
So
put the camera a weekend paper.
okay.
Christians not my name again.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
that's why I really hit me far for all. They will get a weekend paper. Christians not that my name.
Okay.
Christians not my name again. My name.
Okay.
Christians not my name again.
Okay.
Christians not my name again.
Okay.
Christians not my name again.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
that's why I really hit me far for all. They will get a weekend paper. I will say, and let me see me. So that's why I very on paper and we get a toilet to the now. That toilet to the now, getting the result. People have been saying it. People have been saying, oh, I'm going to say Joseph, but I'm not correct. And I choose.
Okay. Thank you. What's on your placard? What's on your placard?
Alexa, let me hear you. No, we ain't got plenty of time. Let's just go to the line. Me, I don't want to talk nothing in the thing.
I don't want people to think that
In 5:47, we ain't got
that
time.
I'm not compassionate or I'm not empathetic, right?
Mhm.
But
It is
It is really funny.
5:47. We ain't get
It is
time.
really funny to listen to all these things from all these people, like 100%. I think a lot of them said they didn't need job. I don't want to sound cruel, but some people said them Pian Joseph Baka for job.
I mean, I just want let the callers call.
They
and
say
get
they
the
Pian
impact.
Joseph Baka because they love for the country.
No, these are not the people. That one me, I will get vest now.
So
no,
don't get vest,
no, that one I
oh.
will get vest,
Because
right?
if you finish voting for the papier,
Because these
the
are not
papier-
these are not the people.
the papier already tell you.
No,
say,
Alexa, these are not voters.
yeah, who?
No, these are not campaigners. These guys said we were providing protection.
And Joseph Boga told them when I emerged as the president, your lives will change.
No, come to think of it, Alexa, they were the guys who can hold stick in the air around the horse. And you know, you're standing so any movement I see, and you know, providing protection with the hope that if things get better,
Your life will get
we'll
better.
put
as
you
well.
in the EPS, we'll put you in the other place, and put you in, we train you and enroll you into the different places. You won't be security, we'll put you there, won't put you onto the. According to them, that was the hope they were giving. They're not vote. They're not ordinary voter. You go and say, oh, yeah, these are people who provided protection. They used to leave.
Should we continue to say what Joseph Boaka is, the character he possesses? We shouldn't continue to say that.
So the last guy,
because this is something we talk
Solonta-
about.
Quit on Solonta, brother. I don't know whether they related or not. Okay.
He doesn't know that
Solonta said, he said, look, listen, people been talking, say,
I want to know.
they papa wiki. But at today. Solonta said that today he realized, well, that's to Solonta business. But my take is, Alexa, no matter how funny it is, right? And we just gotta go to the line and talk to our people on it. No matter how funny this thing may appear, me, I can never support wickedness. Even when I'm an opponent doing the wickedness, I can support it. Because nobody should be treated badly. These are Liberians. They saw President Bouaka as a good man.
And now they realize he's not.
They saw him to
That's
be
it.
a good man. They said, let's support this good man. Let's leave our homes. Rainy season, we move from Sao women there. We can provide protection for him and his family. Here we more inside, we outside. We in the cool, the inside. We on a mosquito, they on an AC. We used to leave our homes thinking that he's a good man. Look, it hurts when such loyalty is being abused. I feel hurt for them. Regardless of whatever political decision they may have chosen, that's their right. They are Liberians. Everybody will not support CDC. Everybody will not support United Party. Everybody will not support ANC. But when people suffer for you, you don't treat them like that. Look at what a woman say, Alexa. The mentor then say, they don't try what can be. The mansion, it can pass there. You don't move from here. That's not how you treat people. And before we go to the last, Alexa, you must say no. The lesson of the Prince Yomi Johnson, peace to his arches. The Bible said the same thing here before he could die. Has since the election, during the election, every day, PYG, PYG, after the election, everything closed. PYG talk about that same attitude of ungratefulness. He talked about the same thing. He had to go to Senator DeLone to beg DeLone for the daughter to get job when he was the one who made President Bouaka president. We told you again the last time, President Weah told one of his government officials, said, my man, can't carry Joe Bouaka in America. The papi say, can't carry the papi in America and go treat the papi. The papi became president, the man who carry America, he sacked the man. Look, the papi is our president. When this kind of information about he being wicked to those who assisted him personally, what about Liberia? What about the country where everybody not support him? Do we have hope under him? Do we have hope that he will solve our problems? The most charity begins at home. If those who were around him, who made the ultimate sacrifices, if he is unable to look in their way,
Just forget about
what is there for us?
nationally.
What is there for the country? Senator Johnson died out of frustration because he kept crying that my own government had brought the power. Nobody talking to me anymore. Abi, Ajayi Makono. Those are the words of the late Senator Johnson. And so my brothers and sisters from this security, private security people, I mean, it is sad, it is sorrowful. Alexa, I mean, it looks funny when you're explaining.
Yeah.
But trust me, we are not making fun out of you. We empathize with you. We feel what you feel. You should not be treated like that. You trusted this paper. You would have gone to Cummings. You would have gone across the road to President Weah, who had governmental power. You would have gone to provide protection for President Weah. You would have told the EPSA, although you got gone, but we won't help you with intelligence. Won't be passing around.
But the fact that some of them have been supporting him for
since
years,
2017,
not just 2020.
These are not people who just came. These are people who knew the yard inside outside. So many people can sit down and take pen and paper and draw how the yard looking. Now, you don't treat them like this, man. Even when they say no heart in your system, I rock there. Why not get feelings? You don't do this to people. I feel for these guys. You want to hear anything on the radio and feel that it's funny. It is not. You heard the other guy who was clear. If you know, telling said, no, don't talk to the public like that. He said he will still talk.
When a person is hurt, you don't tell them how to express
He was
that.
hurt. He was feeling bad. You can do that to somebody. Look at the kind of people you're giving jobs. Look at the people who are benefiting from the government. See the number of people who are benefiting. People who provided protection for you. Not that you are being hunted after or people want to do stuff, but the mere fact that they say, okay, you know what? As a precautionary measure, let's serve as a shield. So somebody to lead a horse in the net where rain falling, let's say the move aside a woman.
Imagine after you've already won Christmas Day.
The people had to eat 10:40. Come on, man.
I'm at a loss for words.
The woman say,
I am at a loss for words.
that's what the young woman say.
Like I just
Yeah, the young woman said, they need to find a Nyamo translator and let him be able to explain this one to you. No, that one ain't correct. These are people who work closely. They work closely with you all through the period. May ultimate sacrifices, Alexa. The way to work out in the net when rain falling, it can be hard. Some people walk, go to their houses in the net, provide protection.
Your children.
Look at what the woman said. I'm saying it in low tone because I'm hurt. Mosquito biting them. They're sleeping under the mosquito. The other one lost a phone. The other one lost a motorbike. The other one said she sold her personal business. She would tell her business money to get one car to go there because no money. You don't got money. You never have money. You never have money.
And I mean, they have all the sweetest conversations.
And you promise them that if things are getting better,
at night,
things get better. You just be patient. When things get better, things get better.
So don't worry.
Don't worry. Things get better.
you.
What to do? Then you kind of power. Look at the kind of thing coming up. If our president, if people who close to our president will keep mentioning how he's treating them, bring just inside the thing. The men who carry to America, who we are getting the money to, or I mean, I won't call them out, but plenty of money to carry to America to do treatment. The men who took it 3 weeks, you guys were there. You came by, you became president, you sacked the man. You put somebody in the man position. Okay, the man was not born to live there forever, but even when the man not United Partisan, but this man was a sedition when he took you to hospital and provided medical assistance to you. Ensure that you got better, brought you back to the country. Even if he is a George Weah man, get him a job. He didn't see politics and he assisted you in getting your treatment. He didn't allow CDC making to stop supporting you medically. You became president, you said because the man at CDC, man, so you're not giving him a job again. But the man was the one who saw you in the hospital. Hello, we want to do the one on the public cancer. He was son. I mean, want to do the one on the public cancer. He was son. There's the man who you. So I mean, people who did good thing for you, if you can be good for them. What about the country where plenty people ain't got no history of doing something? Come on, man, when the news coming from the president like that now, then what is there for the country? What hope do we have now as a people? What hope? What hope do we have? Let the United Party people call and let them justify the other one. Let the United Party people call right now. The phone line open, your call and justify the other one and tell me y'all can't defend the one. Y'all please can't defend the one and tell how where one or which one. How they call the other one? How they call the one? Y'all call and justify how they call the other one. How do we refer to it? Go ahead, my brother. Let's hear you.
Hey, Oliver, how you doing? Edmond Carpenter on the line.
Quickly, Edmond, no time.
Yeah, and Oliver, the thing where the word ungratefulness is in the blood of Bouaga. So, and you see, when they talk about wickedness, actually we have wickedness in this country. Somebody that all of your work, you suffer together. You can't even get that home. Oh, thought we are going things will get better, but rather you started making all that a parable because why you have found your way through and they are still lacking behind. Serious wickedness is in the country. Workers fell. People are dying. You were taken to America for surgery. On the extent of President Weah, when he returned, he endorsed protest against President Weah at RIA. Ellen Johnson started talking from nowhere. He didn't get white for now with his animal. Because she wanted to make him vice president, she got to settle that dispute between he and his wife to make him vice president. Immediately he became the Senator of the party, he suspended Ellen Johnson study to be the enemy. I said like Yuri. I said it's not coming. Man, the party is not correct, man. I agree with him. He's a wicked party.
We leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute, quickly.
Yeah, good afternoon, Khan and Dala Alexa. This is Abdullah Gola Fale from Dexter number 4.
Go ahead, Gola Fale.
Let me
Quickly.
say this to you quickly. You don't have to be a visionary before you see a vision. What do I mean? You can look at danger ahead of you. You start to notify what is coming to happen. We told the people time we had number that this woman is wicked, but yesterday they don't listen. Now it is more interesting and sometimes laughable. What makes it interesting here is these are people, they are Liberians. One way or the other, we may not like the idea they put forth today that brought the suffering of the people. But they are Liberian, but right, they're supposed to benefit from the government of Liberia. Let's forget about the Unity Party level. But it's somehow funny when I listen to the record and somebody saying there, they say about that the government yesterday, it's funny. But it's better to do that. And today, they are trying to enjoy the confidence of President Baka. And today, sometimes you were alive, they were throwing you around, they were wrong behind you, but you deserve what you also work for. What? You have a rest. You play right, you have it right.
Okay, thank you.
So these are the products.
Thank you.
I think President Baka is doing well for them. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Quickly, no time. We got to go home. This person, go ahead. No time.
Good evening, KOK.
Good evening, Chief.
Christian, pray for enemy by your call on the Baguba Avenue.
Go ahead, Christian. Quickly.
KOK is unlovable. You know, the guy said it that we told them that this papi is very evil and does not have human feelings. Like you said in your discussion, not too long, the papi buried his heart, the papi got racked in his system. You know, anybody that have human feelings, okay. One of the rain, in the sun, this guy was dead. Let's say the water spoon did very screaming the world to send the people 50 bags of rice for $1,000. And those money and every rice for them distributed to the people.
Yeah.
What did Joseph Baga use the rice on?
They had to eat. They had to eat way 10:45.
11:45. Okay.
Yeah, 11:45. 11:45. I even reducing this.
The old man was selling the rest that cup in the yard.
Okay.
Because she needed money to be to see her in the paper. Okay. No, this is why when people tell these people, then they say when a child say they want to work in the background, the poor people can tell and say, bust the background and see what is that. This is what they are experiencing. That is solve their own problem. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, we'll leave you right there. Let's talk to this person quickly. No time. We talk to three callers and we go home. Quickly, no time. We gotta go.
Good evening, KOK.
Good evening, my brother. Let's hear you.
Thank you. My name is Daniel Saki, and I join your conversations this evening for Do Community. Is it KOK? I can tell anybody in the world. It's in the court giving. You have to get grace upon you. So that grace not upon you when you mean. From Baka to a woman, to other people attached to him, they are very mixed set of people. So then you know the reason why today boy helps in Abono me or around this place here. It's because when I've been over there, but you are doing normal business in River G, and without how you go to Perry Street. But people who connected with drugs, we are not able to opportune to see drugs we are. But when he can recognize you to say, oh yeah, the person is so person, I've been doing it before. You will not get anything for person we are. But everything will pass you that woman. And just to end a quite good conversation with you, they still have men made about I need to get a problem saying that the same truck, like all saying to the mansion, saying that they stop it from passing to the mansion. So I mistake I get something different thing. President Boga is a mean man.
Okay.
Today.
Thank you. We'll leave you right there. Thank you. We'll leave you right there. We'll end with Man CC. Man CC, go ahead. You're the last person.
Oh. Okay, don't make me laugh.
Why? You the last person.
Yeah, I agree. I was doing that because I laugh. Look at my Boga. You get very low tumble.
Yeah, the woman.
Okay, don't make me laugh. And funny, but I say, because then you're coming up. Don't get on, get a little bit of barbarian. Oh, my, no, they give me loud, yeah?
No.
I'm thinking now, why you just sticking the phone, fucking in there, when I want to lay here, when you know behind the woman out there. When I want to what the woman out there.
No. Yeah. Wow, Man City, according you off
Man City never disappoints.
yeah, Man City. Tell me. Anthony Stevens is laughing. Not easy. Yeah, that's how we gotta go. We got to go home. William David Blue, you are the last caller. You are the last caller. Yeah.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. And say, Leza.
Go ahead,
President Boga is a big ingrate. And time, don't be an ingrate. It's a wicked thing. Even people help you down the line, don't forget about them. President Boga will not give everybody job for those women and our father that step in the mosquito just because you providing security. And look at President Red today when we win yesterday. Those guys are providing security, the men made them, even though some of them will not have finished in Israel. And they got to today, they were in the EPS. Don't do that time. It's a wickedness. President Boga is too wicked to his own self people.
Okay.
They have money with Labrador who don't support that President Boga. You see, I think we those who don't support that President Boga, they speak as well. For the sake, yeah, now I go to them.
Thank you very much.
Who are supporting him? Children in there, I'm not who never supporting him. They too wicked.
Thank you.
That wrong thing to do in this country.
Thank you.
In their life.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. More than a minute. You want to Leo in the cold water. Let's go home. Let's go home. We'll return here on Monday. Yeah, we return here on Monday, hopefully, or anytime you will hear us. Until then, have a wonderful time. Bye bye from our end.
But we not